Welcome back to another episode of the Salford RTG Career Mode here on FC25, where we sit on January 1st of our first season. At the start of the transfer window, we sit first in the league, 8 points clear, top of the table between us and Botto. We have absolutely no money to our name, so we cannot even promote we can't promote anyone from the youth academy. We got 58k. We can't spend anyone. We can't even loan anyone, which might force our hand to do something I don't necessarily want to do. We have Garbert, who's getting a transfer offer for 430k, well over his market value. He's been a key part of this squad so far this season. We might be forcing our hands to sell him. We also have a bunch of players transfer listed and even loan listed. We did go ahead and promote a lot of these guys. Well, we promoted most of the guys that were actually above 16 or 16 and above from the youth academy, where we are looking to loan them all out for the rest of the season and possibly even sell maybe one or two of them. This Bolton guy, we could definitely look to get some money in. I played a preseason tournament, the youth academy tournament. I used Bolton. I absolutely hated him. He's too tall for a cam, in my opinion, and I don't think he's a good enough striker. So I think we can cash out on him now. That'd be great. But we might be forced to sell Garbert, and in fact, we are forced to sell Garbert. We need the money. We have players on the youth academy that we cannot even bring in at the moment. So there is that. We have a couple players recalled from loan as well. Onkoronko, our striker, Francis, the backup striker, he got recalled by Everton, and then Young got recalled by Sunderland, which it was a 58 rated goalkeeper. It was always going to happen. We are going to go ahead and quick sim this game here, though, against Carlisle United, and we lose 1-0. Wow. All right. And there it is. Mr. Garbert sold for 430k. He's off to Spain. It's one you probably have to accept anyway, from going League 2 to Spain. He's off to SD Huesca. Now with that Garbert sale, 647k in our budget. Don't know how we got that much money though. We only sold him for 430k. We had 50, so we should have 500. Don't know where the extra 100k came in all honesty, but I mean, we'll take it. Will now allow us to go ahead and look at the youth academy for some of these guys. Obviously, we have updated here. We had this guy, Jay Berry, which we can't even bring in anyway, so I don't know why he's still there. We can't even bring in Lawrence. We can't even bring in Baxter. We can't bring anyone in from the England national team or the England scout report. From Georgia, though, Pete Meshke, we can't even sign him. Why was he sitting there? I don't know. Why was any of these guys sitting here? I don't know. We could bring in Jack Scullion, which we will go ahead and do. We can't bring in Mark Mullen. We can bring in Iman Kane. Do I want to, though? Honestly, not really. He looked awful. McNally, can we bring in? Who's the highest overall player? Is he 77 now? Is the highest overall player 77? Oh, we do have something to talk about as well. A 68, so we definitely can. So we can bring in someone from 78 overall. Or 78 potential, I should say. So we can bring in McNally. We will go ahead and bring in McNally, and we will go ahead and bring in Delaney now. So we have two more scouts that we can send out in a second, which I might not do for the rest of the season. Honestly, we're down to 233 or 239k. We have a bunch of contracts expiring. In fact, pretty much our whole entire squad contract is expiring. We got to figure out who we want to keep. We're not going to be able to keep anyone here, everyone here, I should say. But someone like Davies, we can look to try and bring in or try and keep here. That way we can sell for a couple more money. So I'm going to go through here, see if I can maybe re-sign anyone or everyone, to be honest, and then sell the ones we don't want. We sell Kevin Burke, I forgot his last name, 220k to Accrington Stanley. We was never going to use him. He was a 50-something overall left back. He was always the last choice left back, so we get a couple of cash value for him and boost our squad depth. Ryan Watson will be leaving the club at the end of the season. Des Davy goes to Colchester for 500k, a center midfielder that was never getting the game time. We get 500k before his contract expires. 50k over his market value, we'll take it. We found our new backup striker after multiple sales. We have $2 million on our transfer budget, which will allow us to go ahead and send out more scouts if we want for the youth academy, or will allow us to bring in some additional quality players to help improve our title defense, our title run here for the rest of the league campaign. We bring in this striker from Cambridge for only 125K. Mr. Loft joins in 125K plus the swap deal of one of the youth academy players. We also sell Alexander Bolton, one of the youth academy players, for 450K. That's what actually bumps us up to 2 million. I was wondering how we got to 2 million. Ryan Loft plus Ryan Slater. So 2 Ryans in the deal. Ryan Slater was honestly absolutely horrible as well. I played with him in the youth tournament. Absolutely horrible he was. And we go ahead and bring in a keeper for the potential future. He definitely is for the future in the short term. Whether or not he'll be a potential future for a long term, it depends how he grows. We signed this guy for 600K. Mr. Zahola will come in from Germany, I believe. I believe we bought him in from Germany. And we will look to loan him out for the rest of the season if possible to try and get him some game time, as Jones is our #1 goalkeeper, at least for the rest of this season. He is getting up there in age, 35 years old. This guy's 58 overall at the moment, so a loan deal could be decent for him to possibly get him up into the 60s. He's 6'3" as well, so he's good on the ball. Look at him. Oh, he's not even 6'3". He's 6'0", I should say. 58 overall. We're going to instantly loan list him and try and loan him back out. And we go ahead and loan in Sam Sharing, a center back from MK Dons, for the rest of the season. With the departure of Garbert, this guy would come in and absolutely replace him perfectly fine. He's very rapid as well. He has 80 pace on him, so he's quick on the ball. He has decent defensive awareness for a center back in League 2. So welcome to the club. And his first game is going to be against his former team. We're going to absolutely rig it in the BSM Trophy. We go ahead and give Zahola his debut here in the Trup. This is the only trophy the only cup that we have left to try and win, besides obviously the league. So you know what? Let's go ahead and play it. See if we cannot win it. We're having the game against MK Dons. We do have a mix-up of the back three. Edwards or Sharing to say go ahead and replace Chester's in the lineup. So Zahola is in net. We'll give him his debut here in the cup to maybe entice some teams to possibly come look at it and loan. That's a great cross in. The keeper's going to be up to the test early, and he doesn't save it. And Milton Keynes takes the lead 1-0 early. Woodburn, Stockton, Ben Woodburn. Ben Woodburn, given time, given space, the shot's off target. Ben Woodburn. Ben Woodburn. Ben Woodburn! Draws level. 1-1. Attica. Woodburn. Into Stockton. Stockton now. He's going to cut inside on his right foot. Saved. Ben Woodburn. Over the top for Kawasi. Did he stay on side? Kawasi! He did stay on side. He finds the back of the net. Salford take the lead. Attica. Into Woodburn. Woodburn now. Ben Woodburn. Ben Woodburn. Harrison. Burns from distance. Zahola. Didn't have to make a save like that. Could have probably caught it. It's a corner, though, for Milton Keynes. Tilt now. And tilt! Oh! Sharing, the new center back, winning the ball back for his new club against his old club, even though it's just a loan deal. Woodburn into Kawasi. Brown now into Kawasi. Into Stockton. An awful pass. It'll fall for Ben Woodburn now. Make a couple of changes. Loft is coming on for his debut here. We also have a youth academy playing coming on for Woodburn at Cam to make his debut. And then Watson is on the field as well for Mr. Ashley. For Ashley, yeah. And here is Cairns, or Carnes, Cairns, however you want to say it, the Cam. Look at the pace of Sharing, though. Able to stay with his defender. Now wide open, though. And Tilt wins the header. Watson deals with it nicely to be able to clear it and control it nicely. The clearance, though, by Tilt is awful. He'll win it back. Watson will come across to help clear it up the field. Brown now into Loft. Back to Brown. Into Cairns. And Cairns now down the right-hand side. Cairns take it on his debut. He makes it 3-1. He puts us into the next round of the BSM. Chester's who's on for Brown. And now Chester's down the right-hand side. He has the fresh legs coming on to try and seal the deal. Fresh legs, but he's still slow as hell. It's a corner. Can we find Loft? Where's Loft? No, but you can find Tilt or to Cairns. To corner. It's a consolation chance here for Milton Keynes. Edwards is going to have none of it. It's still not perfectly cleared. It's McGuire. It's off target. It's Salford 3, MK Dons 1 into the next round of the BSM Trophy. A good debut for Zahola. Just had a little bit of a mare there with the first goal conceded, with the only goal conceded. But other than that, pretty solid. And Zahola instantly loaned out to Northampton. It says 2 years. We'll give it half the season. We'll see what comes out, though, and next season. We might let him stay on loan, but he's gone for the next 2 years. First place versus fourth place Gillingham in the league. A massive kind of title battle, promotion battle, playoff battle, just all the sorts of time for battle. Top of the table battle for sure. Let's go ahead and get into this game here against Gillingham at home. Here we go. A massive title playoff top of the table battle. Warburn out wide for Brown. And now Brown tackled, plays on, tackled again. Brown still keeping possession. Out wide for Woodburn. Crossed in, dealt with. Never a great ball into Rowe, and Rowe gets past Jones, and Gillingham have the lead. It's 1-0. Brown now. Kawasi's making that run. Kawasi will lay it off for Stockton, and Stockton off the crossbar. Kawasi rebound, no. Williams, corner, dealt with, not really. The clearance was awful. It was a great volley, bottom corner, tucked it in nicely for OG, and it's 2-0 for Gillingham. I mean, this finish, though, right here from OG. First time finish, bottom of the net. Absolutely no one is saving that. I mean, Tilt probably should have got a foot to it, to be honest, but he didn't. In for Ashley. Ashley from distance. That becomes our only effort sometimes. Did it with Ipswich. Doing it now with Salford. 2-1. Brown. Sharing. Brown. Brown now. Brown now. Brown now. Trying to get the leveler. It's still Brown. A vital tackle there. That was nearly one of the best ran goals. Kawasi. Ben Woodburn. Into Kawasi, into that space for Kawasi. At least he gets his touch on it. He finds the back of the net. Salford start the second half as a mean on 2-2. Nevitt gets in behind. He has the back post as an option. The keeper saves the direct shot. Coleman. Coleman. Nobody wanted to close him down, and Gillingham have the lead again. Nobody wanted to close him down at all. Fornero. Ashley, McClowney, Woodburn, Ben Woodburn, Ben Woodburn, corner. Kawasi off for the lift or loft, what I forgot his name, was it lift or loft? Chester's, Stockton, he can't get it up in the air. Cleared by Gillingham. Edwards has to keep there. He does get there first. Tilt now into Woodburn. Ben Woodburn now getting past one, getting fouled off one. It's a free kick in a relatively dangerous situation. We just don't have anybody free kick worthy taking, do we? Woodburn losing the ball. That'll be game over. We're going to lose a massive, massive, massive game here against Gillingham, unfortunately. 3-2 loss. Poor defending for the third game leads us to lose all 3 points, unfortunately. Frustration here at Salford. The league debut sharing definitely did not want. That leaves us still top of the table, but Tranmere can now win their game in hand and go top of the table as well. Do they play? They do not play today, so they don't play for a while. They don't play. Yeah, they don't play at all for a while. When we come back, we'll end the transfer window. by doing absolutely nothing with it. We do have Chesterfield in the BSM Trophy, the quarterfinals of the BSM Trophy we are in now, so that'll be interesting to see if we can maybe make a run there. But that's it for me today. Leave a like, subscribe. I know I only played 2 games. I do apologize for that, but transfers will make up for that time as well. Leave a like, subscribe. Peace out.